The headset's been charging long enough. Oh my
Hey,
god.
we're
I think
here
just hang on.
with Reddit stories
The
again.
headset's been charging long enough.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. That may have messed up the stream for a little bit, but I turned it off, so
Oh really? I could be tell.
we're gonna move on. Look, I got a ring light.
My thing just sparked. I
What
like that
sparked?
color. No wonder it was on a warm orange.
What just sparked? I'm so confused. Okay, y'all. We're reading Reddit stories, and we're gonna start off with "Am I the X?" It's like reposting of "Am I the a-hole?" and it's other threads where it's like they're telling their situation, and the person reposting thinks they're gonna be a future ex, or people coming on there being like, "Hey, so is my girlfriend gonna break up with me over this?" So we're gonna figure this out. We're
Wow. That was gorgeous.
we're gonna solve these issues and see if they're the X or not. Okay, let's go. That's a good one. Okay, let's see what this one is. This one was originally on r slash men advice and got reposted to Am I the X. It's very short, but the title is Girlfriend Joke Gone Wrong. How bad is it? Open to everyone for advice. Okay, let's look. My girlfriend is 28. When we met, I estimated her at 30. Ever since, it's a running joke in our relationship how my age estimation is way off and how I shouldn't do estimates at all. He was off by 2 years. Better. I parentheses jokingly replied, "Don't flatter yourself. Rather than take the age estimations from me," inserted our running joke referring to how bad I am at ages, she stopped all communication. I realized I overstepped her
Yes.
boundaries and apologized with a text. She has not replied for a day now. How bad is it? Okay, it's a running joke.
Wait, what? What even is the age estimation for?
Oh wait, hold on. They're saying their girlfriend is currently 28, but they did not say how long their relationship has been for. So I said it was like 2 years at the beginning, but she could have been like 25 when they met, and he estimated her at like 30.
But didn't you say it's an ongoing joke? So either he lied about the ongoing joke part, or she realized he was right and she didn't like it or something. I don't even know.
Yeah, okay, so she was out with friends, and someone told her. Okay, so she was out with a group of friends, and someone told her that her and her friends all looked 20 ish. And he replied to like this chat like, "Don't flatter yourself." I think that's what went wrong. Was the "don't flatter yourself" because you don't look 20, you look older. And don't ever say that to your girlfriend. But I don't think it is a ghosting you for a day, ghosting you for a week situation. Just be like,
I
"Hey,
mean, I say don't say your girlfriend looks. Don't say don't flatter yourself, but I mean,
yeah."
I also would say to the girlfriend, don't take it to heart.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the thing that's
don't
going
take
on.
you look older than you look to heart. I mean, he could just mean, oh, you look like 23. You look like you just got out of college, but not 20. Like, that's like telling someone who's like 40 and they look 19, to me at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, and I understand that age is like a big thing for a lot of people. We see it all the time online everywhere. Like anti-aging supplements, there's 9-year olds already getting on it. And so age is a big thing for a lot of people, and I think that reply is just not what she wanted. Like I understand the joke and then the coming up with a "don't flatter yourself." I would be a little mad, but the girlfriend's not right for ghosting him, in my opinion, and that's just my opinion.
It's like
And it was
they're
over
both in the
text.
wrong.
It's also over
Don't ghost
text.
someone just because they said you don't look 20 when you're almost a decade older than 20. But also, don't tell your girlfriend, don't flatter yourself.
Let's look at comments. Yeah, so someone said, "Don't flatter yourself is effing brutal. Tell her you realized that it was a playful flirting became something toxic and that you didn't realize until the damage was done. If she accepts the apology, make her feel beautiful as you can and show her that you couldn't possibly find a 20-year-old as attractive as her because she's all you want and that's the truth though lol. Don't lie to her, okay?" And then emoji, oh, with a tear. Okay. Let's talk about uh the thing. Okay, let's hear from a woman. Let's hear from a woman because they do label themselves as man or woman because this is r slash men advice. We also did have 4 people at one moment and they all left, so I think they don't like us, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, Nippery Pony said, "It's bad. The amount of women I know who started freaking out when they were turning 30 was nuts. Personally, I didn't care when I turned 30 or 40, but you put 'don't flatter yourself' in an already bad phrase text. Either call or send a text saying you were trying to make..."
Mic is cutting out so hard on your phone right now. I
It
hear
is.
every, like, third of a sentence.
Well, oh well. I'll restart. Okay. The Cherry Pony
Cherry Pony
said, "It's bad. The amount of women I know who started freaking out when they were turning 30 was nuts. Personally, I didn't care when I turned 30 or 40, but you put 'don't flatter yourself' in an already bad phrase text. Either call her or send text saying you were trying to make a now obviously bad slash stupid joke. And stop telling your girlfriend she looks older. And definitely don't tell the next girlfriend she looks older than her age." The
This is
next
from a
one.
woman?
This is from a woman. The woman's like, she's gonna break up with you.
I feel
Personally,
like it's very, like...
I don't
I
see
don't maybe it's
it.
just a me thing, but the bar has to be extremely low for women now, because it's like... I don't know, something about the way women are like, yeah, I'd break up with you immediately if you told me I don't look younger
I think it's one
than
of those.
I do.
I think it's one of those. If you don't set that bar high enough, you get toxic people like many of our own parents, many of our own fathers that are just
Yeah.
blatantly
It's also
abusive.
just like sometimes the bar is way too high.
It's way too high, and I understand there's some caution behind it, but y'all,
You don't look
y'all.
young enough, or you don't look younger than you don't look as young as you think you are. Things like a little while. If you told me I would be right now, I would not care.
Okay. This is an interesting title. Okay. I can read it.
You were like, never mind, it's quite long. Skip.
I, male 32, effed up big time. I broke my wife. Female 31.
What?
How do you break your wife? Okay, why is he saying he's 32 in the... Okay. There's some inconsistencies already. Could be AI, but we're gonna look into it. English is not my first language.
Okay, that might be why.
True. I, 33 male, married my wife, 31 female, for 4 years. The the start of the relationship was rainbows and flowers. I wanted to do everything for her. She come from not... Why is he putting 2 periods after every sentence?
Not English. Maybe like some language that uses symbols or something.
Probably, like they're used to having 2 symbols. I don't know. We're still gonna read on. She come from a not so financially stable family. She has never worn expensive clothes, never been on a trip to a proper restaurant. I was actually very excited that would be her first time for all these experiences. I wanted to give her the life she never had. I wanted to provide and protect her. She's the kind of woman who loves you to the fullest. She loved me unconditionally. She cooked for me, she cleaned the house, did my laundry for me, all while having an 8-hour job Oh, having an 8 hours job, same as me. I think he's trying to say, like, I have an eight hour job and she has an 8 hour job.
We both have an 8 hour job, yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, I felt she was happy to do all of these for me. She even tried to learn new recipes for me. And what are you doing for her? Bruh.
Do you need help?
I've read ahead. I've read ahead. Life started going south when I started doing gambling.
Yeah, that's where you lose me too, buddy.
She's doing all these things for you. You didn't list a thing you did back other than be like, I'm excited I get to experience all this with her first times. And then I started
And then I
gambling.
started gambling.
I gambled everything.
started gambling.
I gambled everything. My savings, her savings, my salary, and I even stole from her. She still didn't leave. I started showing all my frustration on her. I became a sadist. It came to an extent that I get relief when I see her sad. I complained about everything she cooked, started threatening to give her money for gambling. Wait, what?
I think your stream is tweaking, or mine is.
Is it? Oh my god, it's because I overreacted. But wait, we're gonna let it.
Catch up for a minute.
Okay. Okay, time out. Where am I at on this stream? Is it? Oh my god, it's because I. Okay. Now I know where I'm at this stream. Also, hi, 3 viewers. We love you.
3 viewers.
3 viewers. I think one of those is me. So 2 viewers other than me. Wait, you're also one of the viewers. Hi, 1 extra viewer other than me and my wife. Okay, we're gonna restart this paragraph. We're gonna restart this paragraph. Life started going south when I started doing gambling. I gambled everything, my savings, her savings, my salary, and I even stole from her. She still didn't leave. I started showing all my frustration on her. I became a sadist. It came to an extent that I get relief when I see her sad. I complained about everything that she cooked, started threatening her to give me money for gambling, made extremely hurtful comments. Despite all this, she stayed with me.
Nah.
You know this is sounding so much like my dad.
You are gonna be an ex. I pray to God
I
she's gonna
hope,
be an
but
ex.
it's one of those. I think this is a situation, especially with my parents, where they feel so much pity for the person they don't want to leave because they're like, these people won't physically survive without me, and
Yeah.
it's an issue, definitely, but whatever. We only have myself on here now.
And me.
No, actually, it may just be you, actually. Because it just says 1 watching, so I think it's just you.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think it's
just
counting
me.
myself. Because it's my own account. Anyway, when I look back, there wasn't even a single day for her without crying. Whatever I do, whatever I say, she never left me. And this, and I had confidence that she wouldn't leave, so I started taking her for granted. She once made a comment.
Buddy, stop. Sorry, Kit has like my anklet around him, and I'm trying to make sure he doesn't die today.
I think it's both for the Reddit story and your cat. Just buddy, stop. Stop.
Definitely.
You've done enough. You've done enough. You've caused a lifetime of trauma that this girl will never be able to get over. I'm gonna say this from experience. My grandma is like this. My current parents are like this. It's a generational thing for sure.
God, I pray they don't.
This
have
is
kids. Like,
relationship advice, by the way.
That's better.
They're asking advice on this, so let's see.
Advice? Oh boy.
I had this confidence that she would never leave, so I started taking her for granted. She once made a comment that I treat her like a dog, and I replied that you don't even deserve to be my dog. I cannot fathom how hurtful that must have been for her. Then why'd you say it?
Genuinely, what?
This is a crazy Reddit story.
What is it called?
If someone's like rewatching
this is really turning into Stockholm Syndrome.
Yes, if somebody's rewatching this stream, because I probably will still make it public after. We're gonna send this to Smosh. This needs to get to Smosh somehow so they can review it, because what's going on? Their Reddit story is so good. This has no upvotes. I've never seen a Reddit post with no upvotes before. I'm downvoting, by the way. A few months back, she got pregnant and we decided not to keep it. But while she was going through the process, rather than being supportive and helpful, for some reason God knows, I told her that wasn't my baby, and she hold and got pregnant. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No.
Uh,
What?
WHORED and got pregnant.
Oh. She whored.
Don't say that on the stream. It's PG-13.
Oh, my bad, gang.
Actually,
Wait,
it's
so
just
she
you.
got pregnant with another guy.
No, like he's just accusing that for no reason because he wants to see her sad and pitiful.
Oh.
You know what this complex is giving is you little baby princess that I gotta go
Baby
save
Dior.
after I caused a
Adult
million
baby something
years.
something.
Yeah, it's like,
How much time do I have left? What does that mean?
who sent you that text message? Okay, I'm gonna continue while you respond to that. I told her that it wasn't my baby,
It's
and
giving adult baby diaper lover. Like,
I don't even think that. I think it's just like
just
he's just wanting to put out all this frustration, and he's
it's
doing
not
it.
even that. It's almost like he has a complex of being more superior.
Yes, it's
And
a superiority
she's
complex.
got
Yes.
like Stockholm syndrome, and she's like, "Oh, I need to be more like, I need to crack down and make sure I'm everything for him because he's done
gonna
a
stop
lot for
when
me,
I do
like
that.
traveling and stuff.
He's gonna stop
Also because
when
this
I
is
do
her first time, so she probably has no clue.
Yeah, she's like, if I just continue doing everything like he wants, he can't say these hurtful things because there's nothing to criticize. And it's just not like that, because people like this, like abusive people like this, that are like, you're vulnerable, I see that vulnerability, I'm gonna take advantage, never get over it. Never.
Yeah.
Personally, like I said a million times already throughout this, I have parents like that, never got over it. Both of them. They just can't, because it's been engraved in them for 40 years or more. Okay. She hold and got pregnant. I I think that something broke inside of her from that time. She started being very silent altogether. However, she kept doing her chores and talked to me in a very polite way. Save this girl. Get her out of here. Sorry. Recently,
Please, like, I'm so glad they chose to get rid of the baby. Like, I'm sorry that she had to go through the process of losing a child, but I am so glad
I just
she
read
does
ahead.
not have to go through the same thing as this mother.
I read ahead because you're not ready. Recently, I left my job.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Willingly? She prepared my CV, which I think is like a resume, and applied for me in all the companies. However, never got a call. She somehow arranged an interview for me in her organization, and the interview was yesterday. Wait, can we take a moment to realize this girl is working a whole entire 8-hour job and doing all this? This is basically like a slave. I'm gonna say it right now. She is doing slave behavior.
Yeah.
Staying silent, doing the chores, cooking, and taking all this, like, what's it called? I guess we can just say hate. Just taking all the hate from this man. Save this girl. Save her, please. But she's...
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, like I said, I'm so glad a child doesn't have to go through this. I'm sorry she had to get rid of it, but
Yes.
I'm also not
It's
sorry.
for the better.
because
I'm sorry.
This child would
have suffered. Honestly, I could see her herself suffering, because situations like this put a lot of people in a lot of stress any time, every day, even if you're used to it or not, and that's just not good for anybody, especially pregnant women.
So my thinking is, she probably has no clue this isn't how it's supposed to go, which is why she's like that.
Okay, we
Just
gotta continue.
obeying his every whim.
This is gonna be like our longest Red stories, because we just have to butt in, because like, what's going on? Okay. Okay. I got an interview from So she somehow arranged an interview for me in her organization, and the interview was yesterday. As for an OTP from her, what is that? I think it's just like a reference from her to create a new profile. Oh no! OTP from her to create a new profile on a gambling platform.
No.
So I think he's like actually trying to steal her identity now. But she still refused to give up the OTP, and out of spite,
Oh
I
my
did not
god.
attend the interview.
He what?
He was like, give me your information so I can gamble. She said no, and he was like, okay, I'm not going to the interview. I'm not getting a job. I'm not getting our income.
So he's basically trying to use her identity to
Gamble more on top of what he's already
Alexa.
gambled, and not get a job to
What
pay.
does OTP stand
OTP stands for One True Pairing in Phantom Contexts, or One Time Password for security.
One-time
One-time
password.
Also, I'd love to know your name. Who am I talking to?
The ghost of Christmas past.
for? The ghost of Christmas past.
Please say she takes
As
it.
the first spirit from Dickens' A Christmas Carol, who shall reach his past memories with a bright light shining from its head.
The ghost of Christmas past. We love you.
Okay.
Anyways.
Okay. So one-time password to create a new profile on a gambling platform, and then her that I won't attend the interview if she refused to give the one-time password. She still refused to give the one-time password, and out of spite, I did not attend the interview. She came back home from the office yesterday evening and started shouting at me. I saw a different her. She said too many hurtful things, which is unlike her. I can't. Nope. We're moving on.
I wonder why she's scratching.
We're moving
I
on.
need to.
She asked me to leave the house. She said I'm a dead weight and staying at her house rent free. And today I messaged her for something, and she replied with, "Don't effing talk to me ever again. I don't want to effing see your name in my phone anymore." And she blocked me.
Yes.
God. I am dead scared now. I have a feeling that I lost her. I know I effed up. I'm the worst person ever. I know she deserves way better. I know that I'm losing her. I realize I love her so much. I literally can't live without her. I just need one change to redeem everything. One chance to redeem everything. I want to turn back time and undo everything. I'm ready to do anything. I just want to give everything to her. Please. Please, I need advice. I want to win her back. Is there a chance for me still?
No. Hell no. And God, I pray there's no other chance for any other woman too. I hope you woke up and never get gambling, and I hope you get caught up in the mafia fight.
I don't think a girl's ever rejected him before, is what this sounds like. It sounds like he's misogynistic. It sounds like he just wants to dominate her, especially her. And now he's upset because she's not his little plaything anymore.
Yeah.
Because
That's exactly what it is.
nobody ever should be man, woman, they, them, I don't care. Nobody should be anyone's little plaything. I don't care if it's a god, I don't care if it's your brother, sister, parent, legal guardian, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever. A random stranger on the side of the road. Nobody should be your little plaything. And that this first place was completely unacceptable from both parties. I'm sorry. Because what's going on? Especially their parents. I'm not blaming the girl as much. She's the victim in this situation. But that dude's parents,
Oh yeah, I'm not blaming the girl.
I
I'm
wanna-
blaming the guy completely.
I want to know. I want to know how he was raised. Why he feels the need to control his wife like this. And
It's like he
possibly
knew
any
that
other future
He
wives.
would do what she did until she didn't, and then he got all mad and he was like, "Oh shoot,
This
I
is like the
actually can't be like
craziest.
that to just anyone I meet.
This is
I'm
the
losing her.
This is the
Oh
craziest story.
crap! Oh no, I'm so sad.
Oh, no,
Please take me back so I can do the same thing."
My poor
My
wife
wife.
left me. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, the first comment is, haha, I'm glad she left you. Get therapy and leave her
Yeah.
alone. clock. Upvote. We're upvoting that. Anyone else in this? Something it's rage bait, but dude. Oh wait, no, not Rose Device. I'm gonna go to the dudes. I'm gonna go to his Constant Sunday. I want to see if he has any other. I want to see if he has an update. Ooh, he has one more. He has an Am I the A-hole story too.
The girl, the wife.
The dude, he had one from 10 months ago. The one that we just read was 4 months ago, and the newest one was also 4 months ago. So let's read the update.
Let's read the Am I the A-hole. I mean, it was probably posted on.
Oh, this is just a response, and he reposted on his account. So that's the he responded to the person saying rage bait. His only other post about 6 months ago says he and his wife has been married for a year. We're gonna look at that. Let's see. But I get it, guys. I get that I'm a monster and I don't deserve a second chance. I know that I should rot in hell. Thank you for pointing this out. I shouldn't have said that. Oh well. Well, it depends on the person. I wanted everyone to know that I wish I could turn back time. Sorry, I can't.
Can we turn back time?
Since the good old days. Wait, we don't like to get demonetized. Okay, she was the best thing that ever happened to me. She was the only one I had. She was all I had, actually, because she was your whole entire income, your whole entire like plaything, the whole entire thing you put only your frustration out on, expecting everything back from her and not giving anything. So this is why you're missing her, because you were using her and you're being abusive about it. Okay.
Imagine this man is like homeless now.
I really hope so. I hope he's underneath the bridge. I'm sorry. Also, hi, other person. Hi. Okay.
Remember, one of those is me.
I know.
Okay.
So wait, that means there's 2 more people because it doesn't count me. Hi
It
to
doesn't?
other people.
Hi, 2 people. Ah.
Okay. Go back a few, like, how long was that? Like 15 minutes. Go back 15 minutes. Read the original Reddit story. You can be behind.
That PS was wild.
It was wild. You need to go back.
Wild and...
Okay, let's continue. Now that that's how enraged I am. Now that she left me, I realized that she was the one who made me feel that I'm important. No, you were putting her down constantly. Though, literally in the hierarchy that you created in your world, there was your wife, you, and then the president of the United States.
Crazy work.
No, really,
the hierarchy was
your
whoever
wife.
was winning at gambling.
Yeah, no, it's your wife, absolute strangers, the president, gambling, taking paychecks, not giving anything back. That was your hierarchy. Anyway,
Yeah, literally.
I am glad I was able to meet her and got the second chance to be with her for 4 years. Oh, got the chance to be with her for 4 years. As you all said, I will never contact her again, and that I pray she lives a happy life. BS. Because if you wanted her to have a happy life, you wouldn't have treated her like that. A few people are saying this story's fake because of the year difference. We were together for 4 years, married almost a year now. You guys can stop commenting now. All these comments are killing me. Sounds like in a funny way and not in a blatantly disgusting way. He said, all these comments are me. Okay, let's read his first post from 10 months ago, because it's shorter, but he does have a response.
Okay.
Am I the a-hole for eating the last bit of food left? And... oh, am I the a-hole for eating the last bit of food left at home without saving for my wife? He said and home, but I think he meant at. English is not my first language. I, 33 male, and my wife, 31 female, have been married for 1 year and together for 5 years. Inconsistent already. He said that they were only together for 4 years. We have 5 years now, and this was 10 months ago. So we're actually reversing time,
Okay,
but
then
whatever.
that's if the one 4 months ago, it could have been like anniversary or something.
Yeah. Also,
In between
English
that
is
time
not the
frame.
first language. English
I would
is
give
not
it
the first
that,
language.
but benefit of the doubt here.
I am working 8 hours daily, night shift, and she's doing an 8 hour manager shift job. my wife take ca- my wife takes care of the household chores, and she has a manager shift and getting more time. As for me, I sleep at morning and work at night. These abbreviations are killing me. He spelled morning MRNG.
Okay.
But then he spelled manager um MRNG. Oh wait, no, she's doing a morning shift job. Oop, I'm dumb. My wife takes care of the household chores and she has a morning shift and I get more time. As for me, I sleep at morning and work at night. As you do with the night shift. Continue. This dude is like a dummy. I'm sorry. She does the cooking, cleaning, laundry, dishes, and cleaning potty litter for the cat daily. They have a cat! Leave the cat and the wife, please. And I take out the trash every alternate day. So every other day. And change the potty tray every 15. And he only does the potty tray every 15 days. Meanwhile, she's doing it daily, other than every half month. Wow, we're. The award for doing less than the bare minimum and extra is you! Anyway, I know I'm not doing much, but work life doesn't allow me much time, and my wife handles the households anyway. You know that you have time, you have like 30 minutes before your shift starts, and you have to leave, and like 30 minutes after, where you can, I don't know, clean dishes.
Hey, you also like you have a night shift.
Also,
Like,
you
in the
have
morning
you
or a
have
little earlier.
weekends slash off days.
It depends on weekends. It depends on what they're
Yeah.
working.
But
Where they're
also,
working.
you have
Some
off
people
days.
don't have weekends.
There's required off days. You have off days to do this stuff. You can do more than like 5 minutes of chores every day. I believe in you. Or every 15 days. I'm sorry. Do better, man. Anyway, I know I'm not doing. Actually, they left, so he doesn't have a chance to do better. Okay. I know I'm not doing much, but work life doesn't allow me much time, and my wife handles the household well anyways. She's a very good person, never lies, humbles, not high maintenance. However, her bad side is that she gets mad very fast and yells at me for doing some silly thing, and later after some time she will come and apologize even though at the time of the argument she said that she will never talk to me.
Okay, good on wife for like yelling and then coming back and making up for the mistake. Bad
But
on
she
him
she
for
shouldn't.
literally everything else that he's done.
Yes, for literally everything else. But also, I feel like if it's one of those, your wife is at the point where she's yelling at you for every single thing because that's the only thing that you are like can do and you're not doing. Like, I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Genuinely, like, punch me if I'm doing a bare minimum.
And also, why was this needed context for food? Anyway, let's continue. Now to the story. My wife's workplace is sorry. My wife's workplace usually provide lunch for them for free. However, the last week they stopped this facility, leading my wife to prepare and carry her lunch to work. She had already informed me that her plan is to cook the dinner and the next day lunch at night and the store lunch for the next day, so she doesn't need to cook morning before leaving for work. My night shift ended by 5 a.m. in the morning, and today, I was hungry. When I went to the kitchen to check, I saw rice and curry kept in the box. Honestly, I forgot my wife's lunch, and I had it in full. Later, I realized about her lunch plan and he said woke her
You
up.
woke her up instead of just making a lunch. remaking it for her and saying, "Oh, I forgot about your lunch plan. I'm sorry, I ate your lunch. I made a
And
new one
also,
for you. This is what
honestly,
it is."
listen to this. Woke her up at 6 a.m. He was up at 6 a.m. You know how
You could just
easy
make it for her. I swear to you, it doesn't take like an hour to make some chicken nuggets and a sandwich.
it doesn't take an hour even just to make a box of rice, and I bet this sounds like they are in like an Asian-y area where it's typical to have rice and curry for lunch, which is not common in the US, obviously. I bet they have some fish in the house. I bet they have some sort of vegetable to pair with the rice, some sort of meat to pair with the rice, ground beef,
Well, like, if
something
they are in the US,
to make the
there
quickest
are
dish
so
ever.
many options where you can just go to the store and get warm up curry.
Yes, literally, they're like the Walmart. You can get pre-made salads.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to find out where we were. Okay, I woke her up from sleep at 6 a.m. to let her know I had her lunch. She started yelling at me for having her lunch and told me that I would have to make something for her to carry rather than waking her up from sleep. I know I shouldn't have woken her up, but I just wanted to let her know that there's no food so that she can get up a bit early to make something for her to carry. She called me selfish for having all the food without thinking about her and told me that going forward, I make my own food and I'm not allowed to have from what she made. But I didn't eat it intentionally. I forgot. So, am I the a-hole? Yes.
Yes.
Previous story aside, if we read this first, I would have said yes. Because when you make a whoopsie like this, you know what you do? You do something to fix
Make the
it.
lunch.
You do something to fix it. And what am I hearing from this story? Doing nothing to fix it. You're like, babe, I know you have work in like an hour. And I know as we get older, it's harder to fall asleep again, but I ate your food. Yeah, I ate your food. Sorry. I guess you're just gonna have to make it.
Yeah, genuinely, if that was my mom, I think I would be out that house so fast. Just making a lunch. I grew up, and
Ooh, someone kind of like calculated out what it would be for his schedule. It is in military time, so I'm just gonna say the military time. Okay, 20 to 21 o'clock. Traveling to work.
9,
21
9
o'clock?
p.m.
No, that's literally at night.
21 o'clock
Oh,
is 9 p.m.
yeah, it is.
You idiot.
21 o'clock to 5, working. 5 to 6, getting home from work. 6 to 7:30, cooling down and eating. 7:30 to 15:30, 8-hour beauty sleep. 15:30 to 20, 5 hours of doing nothing but sitting around waiting for wife to come home and baby him while he's inconsiderately and ungratefully stomping all over her, gambling away her salary. He didn't say the second part. He stopped at stomping all over her, but gambling away her salary, gambling away his salary, savings, everything. And yes, if you need context, go back, like I said earlier. Go back like 30 minutes at this point, 40 minutes. It's been a while. 10 minutes. So we're gonna read a different story, and then I have to go on break to do dishes, and we'll be back with more Reddit stories until like I don't know how long until I get tired. Also, I have to use the restroom, so yeah. One more story. That was the best story I've ever heard, read. Like, it was better than a mystery novel. Most of the novels I like.
Not worth it. Also, I feel like we should have like the ale and then that.
No, I just wanted to see if you posted anything else about this crazy behavior.
No, but I'm saying, like, imagine if we put that in order and then like came back to that schedule thing. But anyways, schedule. Like, I don't even know. If you're just like that, and you have so much free time. And also, there's so much you can do in the morning.
Okay, let's see how this is. If it's
With the 8-minute one.
Am I overreacting for taking a break from my boyfriend after you ripped through a whole turkey at our family Thanksgiving? I'm saying,
According to the title, yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
I'm
I mean, if
saying.
that turkey was good
Hmm.
and
Also,
good
if you
and no one
didn't.
else was eating
Okay.
it and it was like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, you can take it home.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, you kind of are, but let's read, I guess.
Yeah, let's read. I also want to say that I think if you didn't, like, I understand, he's your boyfriend. Tell him that, hey, there's this many people here. Let's be considerate of that. I know you eat in big portions. And like America typically does, we have a big leftover culture. So after this gathering, if we have extra to take home, you can have all of that. But
Yeah.
let's
Or like
continue.
also, if this was planned ahead, you know, he's gonna eat like that.
Hmm.
Maybe you make like a backup just in case or
Yeah.
something. But I don't know. Not my boyfriend.
My boyfriend, 28 male, and I, 27 female, have been dating for almost 2 years and living together for 6 months now. I met him through a friend at a house party, and we
Been dating for almost 2 years, and I've known him for 6 months.
No, living together for 6 months.
Okay, I was so lost. I was like, where did that go?
Oh, I look fugly in the light. Hold on.
You look fine.
Okay.
You look fine.
Okay.
Showing off that side cut.
We gotta get through this
Anyway.
fast too. No interrupting this one. Wait till the end, okay? Okay. What did that come? No, do you know that dude on Instagram?
Oh, wait, what is...
The one that whistles after every word with consonants. Fish. I can't do it.
Okay, anyway.
Okay. He was almost exactly like a guy I wanted. Extremely tall and huge, witty with jokes, kind and well dressed, and he was absolutely buffed. We vibed throughout the party and exchanged numbers at the end. He has met my family a couple times after we moved in together, and they absolutely loved him. My grandparents host Thanksgiving almost every year, Thanksgiving dinner almost every year, and we were both invited to it. I thought it would have been lovely to make him meet with them and my other family members too, since my uncle's house, it was a 1.5 hour drive to my grandparents' house. And oh, everyone was happy to meet him. It seems like they really liked him until we sat down for dinner. We said our grace, and Grandpa carved the turkey, started to pass it around the table. It was a regular sized turkey, like we have every Thanksgiving, enough to feed 12 and still have leftovers. We Oh, it's a party of 10. Okay. Both of us
Okay.
it said we were 10, but that didn't make sense. It's a party of 10. Both of us were sitting at the end of the table next to Grandpa, so my boyfriend was the last one to get it. There was still a lot of it left because everyone took only a little and would pass around again for more after some time. He placed it right next to him and started digging through the entirety of it. So eating?
So he devoured it.
So eating? So he's
Ate
eating?
it.
He's going
I
he's a-
assume ate it like really fast, or he ate it and really enjoyed it, or something like
Yeah,
that.
like this is also my issue. I eat fast, one, because the American school system only gives us 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
30. Anyways, I always talk about the 3. It's like, my mom is like, no one's gonna take your food. And it's because at lunch, at school, why do I have 30 minutes to eat and digest? I
And
can't
talk
talk to
to
my
our-
friends
yeah,
if I
and
want
try
to
to
finish my
socialize.
entire 5-course meal.
And typically we play Uno anyway, but okay, let's continue. Okay. I'm trying to find where we were. Place right next to him started digging through the entirety of it. He was so profuse, as my nephew said later. Sure, your nephew said that. Gobbling it up. I told him quietly to go easy, but he did not listen. He started saying how good it was, and my grandma had a huge smile on her face. He was eating just the turkey, and my grandpa said, "Boy, someone," it's spelled B-O-I. "Boy, someone really likes turkey." Everyone laughed,
Okay.
but it got to a point where everyone was talking about it. He did not take any hint and shrugged it off like a teenager. My face turned red
Well,
from
I mean, if you don't explicitly tell him, hey, you're eating all the turkey. And he's getting all these comments like, oh, someone really likes the turkey. And if the grandparents are like, oh, you really like the turkey, you want some more? We always have more. There's always leftovers. And if no one else is getting it and he really enjoys it, then, I mean, yeah.
Okay, let's do.
Personally, if I was eating it and I was getting that attention,
Okay,
I might have stopped, but I'm not him.
I have 3 minutes before I have to do dishes. So we're gonna read the rest of this paragraph in the tiny next one. Okay, no yapping until we come back and finish it. There's a tiny next one. Also, I know there's an update because I saw the edit. Okay, my face turned red from the embarrassment, and I could see everyone judging us so hard. I hear my uncle and his wife make unfunny jokes about it. So your uncle and your aunt. I was finished without getting to anyone again with no leftovers. My boyfriend is a gym freak. He spends a ridiculous amount of time and money on working out, eating protein-rich meals, online courses, etc.
My dad does that.
He has a set protein limit that he hits every day, sometimes over it, but never under. He also gets his protein from just the meals, no supplements, so he's used to having large meals.
Okay. It's valid.
And you're having a protein-rich food, aka any meat, especially white meat, like turkey. He has never been a problem with me.
Or something.
Yeah.
Hey, my boyfriend, he eats a lot of big proportions. Or
because he's a gym bro.
There, maybe.
That's how he. Just say like, well, I feel like if you see somebody, especially if they're huge, buff, like she's saying.
Especially if she's explaining. And I know for a fact my dad, he has protein and supplements and stuff, but he also has it a lot in chicken, turkey, stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's gonna have a lot of proportions, especially as a gym freak like that.
So he's used to having large meals. It's never been a problem with me, and I expect his way of living, if not love it. We cook together all the time, and if I'm not in the mood, he happily makes a meal for me. He won't even let me contribute in grocery expenses. Because of him, I started eating healthy and felt a lot better about my lifestyle. So what's the issue?
The issue is she's embarrassed that everybody's saying stuff about her boyfriend, in which he doesn't see a problem in it.
Because it's
nobody else sees a problem in it. Everybody thinks it's a joke, and it is a joke. But she's taking offense to something that isn't even directed at her. She is the problem.
Well, it's unfortunately dishes time, but after I do dishes, we have a couple little paragraphs. So yeah, I will see y'all soon. Be right back.
See how this little see you later. So anyway.
Hey, your girl's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Kaylee's back. Tell a friend.
Yes, he was back. We are so doomed.
Lil bro is not tough. We have 4 people watching, and I think that's an all-time high, honestly. That's horrible. But I feel like YouTube doesn't send it out to these big ones, and they send it out to their short form ones, and we hate that. Because who likes scrolling through live? Why won't you just sit here and watch me and other small creators do this? We have been on live for an hour.
Well, you gotta realize half of that was probably us yapping.
True. Yapping over that one dude. We've only read 3 stories and it's been an hour. But
that one dude did not deserve that yap session, but he did at the same time.
Oh my gosh, I just realized I need to assign hotkeys to my camera switches instead of going through the app because it's actually so annoying. Anyway, it is time to go back to our story that we were reading before the break.
Are you on your computer?
Yeah, I'm on my computer.
You said split screen then.
But then the audience can see the software I'm using too. It kind of pulls out of it. It's okay. We're gonna assign hotkeys at some point if I remember.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready? Let's go. So, to catch people up who were not here before, because we still have our one baddie out there. Unless I'm wrong, and it's actually me the whole time, and if it is, I'm gonna feel really bad. But we're gonna live in denial about that.
Okay, but you have 4 people. At least you know.
We only have 2 now.
Real people.
We only have 2 now.
Oh.
Again.
Maybe one of those.
Okay. So before the break, we this boyfriend is a buff dude that and his girlfriend really admired that about him. And so they've been dating for 2 years, living together for 6. It is Thanksgiving time. And the grandpa
not 6 years.
What?
You said been together for 2 years, dating for 6? Or
No.
living together for 6?
Yes, months.
Yeah, 6 months.
You're slow, sorry. I don't need to say that.
I'm saying,
I love you.
Classify as months and not they've been living together longer than they've been together.
I wish. Oh my god, my dad took this little phone stand I used to have on my ring light, and it's actually bothering me. It's okay.
So they just Anyway, though.
I'm trying to figure out where to set you up right now. Hold on, Bubba Girl.
Anywhere should be fine as long as I can't hear your computer fan over you.
Okay. Hold on, Bubba Girl. Okay, there we go.
Hey, whoa, wait,
it's a really bad. Hello, princess. Welcome back to my live stream, princess. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Jordan, you're not getting in here. You're not at my door. No, he just wants to get in here. Okay. Wait, check out the shirt for a moment.
I like how sidetracked we got.
Okay, let me finish recapping the story. Help. Oh, I need to like my own live. Okay. I think that will pull something. Like my live on your TV.
Okay.
I see it. Oh, and that caused the one person to leave.
Oh.
That we lost a soldier today.
We lost a brave soldier. And make sure
Moment of silence.
Subscribe, guys.
And it's you. Jordan, we hear you, baby. You're not coming in here. I'm sorry, baby. But you get underneath my bed, and when I want to close my door at night, I can't because you're underneath my bed, and I value my privacy.
What do you do? Oh,
Let's
I
continue.
can't say that. I was going to say, what do you do? What do you do? Touch yourself? You don't want your cat to see that?
I'll go into you.
I was going to say something else, but I was like, I can't say that. This is PG-13 gang.
PG-19. 19? I meant to say 13.
I said 13.
I said 19.
Oh, Yeah, it's a PG-19 gang.
Wait, I have my phone stand and I don't know where I put it. Is it on the floor?
Just find like a random water bottle. I'm sure you
I
should have
found it.
that
It
lemon
was in the
lime
floor.
water in there still.
It's in the floor with like my millions C's of bras that I just take off after a long hard day and never pick up.
Take after your 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5.
Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue the recap that we haven't been able to get through. Okay, her. Don't interrupt me during this whole entire thing. I don't want to hear a word. Oh wait, my charger. I hate this charger.
What charger?
It's not charging.
Dang.
It's not charging. The
I like how
charger.
we still haven't started this recap, by the way.
I know. Hold on, my charger.
I can start it. Okay. Got it.
Go ahead.
Listen, this guy is eating dinner. I'm standing right next to him. This guy is eating dinner at his girlfriend's place in which they have been together for 2 years and have been living together for 6. He is big and fun and he eats a lot of portions and he loves his protein, but he never gets it from supplements, so he gets it from a lot of meat like turkey. So they go to have Thanksgiving dinner with their grandparents, and while they're with their grandparents, he eats a lot of turkey. He really enjoys it, and the grandparents are saying things like, "Ooh, you really like the turkey," and they're making this like quote unquote unfunny comments. And to her, she gets really mad at the boyfriend for just eating all this turkey, in which she doesn't like the comments, but he seems quite unfazed by it. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's continue. After the dinner, we got into a fight while driving home. He said he had been driving all day and didn't eat anything after breakfast, so he had to hit his protein, and that he wasn't enjoying it after some time and had to just shove it down the throat. I said if he was hungry, I would have happily made him a meal after we've gone home, but now that everyone in the family is gonna talk about how you finished something made for the whole family. Wait, what? That's an open ended sentence, I think. I said if he was hungry, that I would have happily made him a meal after we had gone home, but now everyone in the family is gonna talk about how you finished something made for the whole family. No, I just read that completely wrong.
Okay, because I just walked up to my TV to check.
I just read that completely wrong. Dyslexia core, anyway.
Charlie Core.
Okay.
Continue. We're never gonna finish it.
No, we're not. Okay. He had thought everyone took their share. What? He really got mad.
Everyone to what now?
He thought everyone took their share, like what they wanted to eat when they were passing it around, which is.
I mean, if he's eating that much, I'd imagine yes.
I imagine that's a
Personally, I
completely.
always have a very large Thanksgiving dinner. Nobody finishes any of that food. I mean,
Yeah. And it's a completely normal rationale that, like, everyone is able to kind of gauge their portions. And so. And
the turkey was for 12 people.
he can take the other 2 portions if he wants.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, again, America has a big old leftover culture, so I understand wanting to have some leftovers. The thing is that.
I also have something to add from my dad and my personal experience. My dad comes from a family where you cannot leave leftovers. So this is a very big thing for him, especially. He is always like, I have to finish. So he's either gets small portions for large portions and tries getting it to us, or he's just shoving it down. And again, my dad is also a big like protein person. He works out all the time and he gets protein from a lot of chicken and turkey, stuff like that, but also supplements. So he doesn't eat like that. But just like that, like things like that, you should know, especially in America, again, like you said.
Yes.
It's gonna happen. And also, Thanksgiving is one of those things you always make extra portions, or you warn in advance or something like that. If this was a party of 10 and it was made for 12, then it's usually a party of 9 made for 12. Maybe make a little more. Like, I can't put that on the grandparents because it's the grandparents and not her.
Yeah.
And it also could have been like a talk through this before you went kind of thing.
And especially because he said he didn't have anything after breakfast. If it's a dinner and you are this buff, I would say eat your lunch, but I understand wanting to also wait for fasting purposes if that's what you're
Yes.
doing, if you just want to be good and hungry for it. But
I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of families do that where they don't eat lunch, so that way they
mhm,
are good and hungry
mhm.
for like Thanksgiving.
And
That
any big
doesn't eat all
meals,
that good
yeah.
food.
Any big good meals. Personally, I don't do that because I know big girl here. I eat a lot also, not for
Same. Oh
buff
my god.
reasons, just because that's what I need to sustain, to be happy and also getting full. It does take a little bit more because I'm from a big family. It runs in the family. Um, and so, oh wait, I thought you were talking. Sorry.
No, I'm not yapping.
I heard the TV, bro, and I got so
Yeah,
scared.
I was turning it down. I was like, it's
No,
really
it's
loud
okay.
for no reason.
And I think it's one of those, oh, I lost my train of thought, and that kind of sucks. Um, that I understand, like, the rationale behind his, even though, again, America also has come up and get your seconds as a thing here,
Yeah,
too. Going back
very
for
big second
more.
place.
Yeah, going back for more. So I understand he's like, oh, I thought everyone would want theirs if he's not used to that, but no one says that. So
Also,
we're
it's
assuming
like
partially,
family
but
kind of thing, you know? Like he could be a family where
hmm
he could be from a family where everybody gets their portions and they're happy with their portions, and maybe he was the kind of person to get more, and it was just never a thing where, oh, let me have everybody get second portions. Like personally, I don't do that.
hold on. I just
Get
realized
your
my
portions if
band-aid
you
came
wanna.
off. When did my band-aid come off? Whatever.
It's just lost in the sea of your room.
No, I think it's in my parents'
Imagine
room
going to bed and
actually.
there's just a band-aid.
My dad's gonna wake up to a bloody band-aid.
Your
Sorry,
dad?
sorry. Okay. He had thought everyone took this share. What? Question mark exclamation point. He really got mad and said I'm blowing this out of proportion and reacting over a simple meal. I snapped saying how am I overreacting? If I am just trying to communicate about what he did. It was an hour-long drive, so things got heated up. Oof, I would have just walked. I would have just walked. He kept saying I'm calling him a pig for eating like that and probably should get out of his life if it's such a problem because he believes he did nothing wrong and wasn't going to change himself. He
Okay,
blew that
yeah.
straight out of proportion,
They're
personally.
both in the right and wrong. Well, okay.
They're both
She's in the
blowing it
right
out
and
of
wrong. He's in the
proportion.
right. Like, he is like, yes,
It's
you know
food.
me. You should know I am this kind of person, and yes, you are blowing this out of proportion. He is not. It's like those videos where people who are disabled will, like, make jokes of their disability, and people are like, oh my god, you guys shouldn't be laughing.
Oh
The
my god,
person who's laughing
y'all
at
are
their own
ableist.
joke,
Y'all are
then
ableist.
you can also laugh with them. This is kind
Yes.
of what this is sounding like. He's not taking any offense to them saying, "Oh, you're eating like that," and then
No.
making unfunny jokes. Um,
Yeah. And I understand.
she's taking it an offense, and she's even the one who was eating.
They're both kind of blowing this out of proportion. I think
Yeah.
the family is also. You can see that obviously he is working out, and you can see that he is really buff. And you can safely assume that, hey, maybe he is eating more than average sized meals, but shaming him for that, I would be too anxious myself to even say anything about someone's eating habits. Also, a number one way of how ED starts.
Yes,
Um,
on him especially because she's like, oh, I like his eating style. I like that I eat like him. Now that I feel better about myself, even that he's eating. I'm making all he's making all his lunch for me. I'm making my own lunch. We cook together and stuff. I feel like especially at that point, at that time, you know him well enough to know he is this kind of eater. To
yes.
just yell at him and blow it out of proportion now when prior he's been eating like this
And
and
the boyfriend is not out of the blue either. His
yes,
first
definitely.
reaction was get out of my life and I'm not going to change himself. No one said that. She according to this poster, um they never said he was a pig.
Yeah.
She just said
I
like,
would
hey,
like
this
to
was a
know the
little bit of a
unfunny comments
problem.
they were talking about.
Yeah, she was just saying like, hey, for future reference, I hope she said it like this at least. Like, hey, for future
Yeah.
reference, like maybe we can keep portion sizes a little smaller when we go to other people's houses, and when we get home, have any leftovers, or I can make you something. It's just not normal for most households. Like, I hope she said it like that.
Yeah, I
Um,
hope to
and
sum
if
it
he
up in like a polite
continued,
way.
yeah, and if he continued to say like, hey, you're calling me a pig and you should get out of my life, is it's crazy. It's crazy, honestly.
Yeah. I hope they both took it politely and it is just being blown out of proportion by both of them.
Yeah.
Like, she's taking it out of proportion as you eat, you ate a lot or something, and I don't like that. I took offense.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or like just politely bringing it up. Big fan of politely bringing stuff up instead of just being like, "Oh, you're a big fat pig,"
And
or
especially right after.
"Oh, get
Okay,
out
I
of my
will
life."
admit, in the
I
car
think
bringing this up, I would have not done. I would have waited till I got home. Also, maybe even the
yes,
next
or
day.
maybe got before
Those
he
are
was
always
bothered.
risky because someone is controlling that vehicle. Someone is controlling it, and I'm
As my
sorry.
mom always
Even if you're
says,
my wife,
I'm the one
even if,
controlling the
yeah,
vehicle here.
even
I can
if,
stop here, but you're on the street, or we
mhm.
can run off this bridge right now.
That's the thing. Even if I've been married to you for like tens of years, um, I am not trusting that person personally. I'm waiting till we
Yeah.
get home because that
I told
also
her
gives
before the
everyone
drive could have been
time.
nice. Like, awkward silence is awkward. It's uncomfortable. It's not nice. But at least you
It's
know this person
reflection.
isn't gonna be angry enough to drive off the side of this bridge.
And it gives a good time for everyone to reflect on what just happened. Ask yourself,
Yes.
hey, is this something I really need to bring up right now? Is this really something that, again, I've heard all the time? Can he change it in 5 seconds or less? This is one of those, he could have changed it in 5 seconds or less. Did
And then
he?
he's
No,
apparently
because you
saying
didn't
stuff
comment.
like, "Get out of my life for
Hmm.
calling me a big fat bitch."
Yeah. So let's continue because this is absolutely insane. From
Yes.
both parties. He persisted on it even though that wasn't my point. It got so bad that he dropped me off at a gas station in the middle of the night and said, "Think about what I just did."
Did she ever get home, or is she just stranded at a gas
So
station
I
now?
didn't even read ahead, and that's the crazy part is that we predicted that he would just bloop
Yeah.
on the side of the road, bloop at a gas station in the middle of the night.
Okay. I like how before, prior to this, you were also like, just walk home.
Yes. I was terrified. I collected myself to call an Uber to my sister's house and sobbed the entire night. I told myself after a week things would get clear. He hasn't texted me nor did I. I can see how I could have reacted differently, but I can't get myself out over the fact that he just left me and stranded in the middle of the night. Am I overreacting or should I make a move on making things straight?
I think both of them are overreacting. That's my opinion. He's
Yes.
overreacting,
But
thinking
he's
she's trying to call him fat, and
mm,
according to her, she could have taken it differently, and,
I
you know,
think he
if she...
is more in the wrong in this situation.
Yeah, she definitely is. Don't
Hmm.
drop people off at gas stations in the middle of the night out of
Especially your
nowhere.
girlfriend.
Yes,
Yes.
that's a very big thing. Like, my
And
brother went to a party one day with his girlfriend, um, and just left her. Did not, like, dance with her
he
or anything.
did.
Like, yes, that's something you never do with
Mm-mm.
a girlfriend.
No,
Especially at a gas station with a girl. Like, now I get this could
gas
happen to
station's
anyone,
even
but
worse.
it's dangerous,
Yes.
okay? It is dangerous anywhere you go. Midnight at a gas station.
Yes.
I don't trust any gas station, not even the
Midnight
ones
anywhere. Midnight anywhere as a woman and well, I assume especially in the state he is in where he's really buff and stuff, he'd want a really skinny petite woman. Like that's just the thing. I'm sorry.
It could just be preference, but yeah, I
No.
don't
It's typically the preference among the
know.
men
Yeah.
is woman. And because of that, why?
Is
Why
that
do
your
that to her?
preference, twin? How tall are you
No.
again?
I'm 5'8", but no, I just have preference.
You're also 5'8".
for darker women. That's kind of it.
The short ones too, apparently.
Not the short ones. Anybody. Okay, taller than me gets a little scary though, but I will still do it. I'm just not
You
used
know
to
what?
it.
Taller than you is cool though. Well, I'm also extremely short.
Yeah, who are...
Look at me like that.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Let's look at the comments before we look at the edit. Does it tell you when they edited it? No.
I like how you're
Okay, this comment is what?
I like how you're holding a pencil.
Oh
Are you
yeah.
too deep into this too?
No, I just need something to fidget with. Okay, so this comment is highlighted, and then we'll read the one response and then go back.
Yeah, let's read the highlighted one.
Bruh, what, LMAO? Everything else aside, the fact that he left you at a gas station should be an immediate deal breaker, period.
No.
On to the turkey. Yeah, he was acting a fool, and quite disrespectfully. I say acting like a teenager is a little disrespectful around grandparents, I will say that, but we're still trying to hear out every single person, giving them the benefit of the doubt. Common courtesy dictates that you should take a single serving for your own dish and leave more for people to get seconds unless explicitly instructed to finish it off. Let alone, this isn't even his family. It's a very entitled thing to do. Add to that, everyone, including yourself, was making comments. Shows lack of awareness or a willful defiance. Okay, I do admit that the family was wrong for making comments on eating habits.
The comments needed to be added here. Like the comments, if they were just funny comments or like the parents, I feel like it could have been like he definitely could have been like, oh, like after the comments and after she said something. Or actually, I feel like that's the first thing that should have happened. She said something before instead of just getting livid mad. Like, if she said something, maybe he could have been like, oh, I'm sorry, let me, like, calm down here a minute. I'll go see myself into some other food or something.
Yeah, he didn't listen to his wife. I will say that. She did try to nudge him. But also, it's kind of, like, iffy on the family's part. I understand saying, like, oh, gee, you must really like that. Stop there. Because commenting on people's eating habits is a really big thing that's essential to life.
It's hard to say it in a polite way, and it's extremely hard to get into a polite way if it's blown out of proportion.
Yes. And also, like I said before, this is how, like, food insecurity happens, and if you feel food insecurity around family or, like, future family, that isn't a good thing. So, yeah. Let's continue with this top comment. I've been a gym rat. I've been in that mode where you eat clean, whole foods only, and need a ton at least to maintain, if not bulk. I would never crush the remainder of a family meal at my own house, let alone someone else's. They didn't say that though. They didn't say he ate the remainder. They just said he was eating more than the average.
She explicitly said we had tons extra for everybody to get more.
Yeah, like
yeah. I think it would have been nicer if she did finish it off or left only a little bit left.
I don't think.
Like that.
Yeah, it didn't say that he finished it off. It just said he was eating a lot more than average.
Yeah.
By what we gathered. If we missed something, let us know.
It seems like he has enough awareness to know not to finish it. But maybe not enough to look at his wife and realize, oh, I'm a little mad, but also also bad on her for thinking, oh, he's just gonna read my mind and stop because I'm looking at him weird.
Okay, never crush the remainder of a family meal at my own house, let alone someone else's, without being explicitly told to multiple times. I think it's like if we're hosting the house, like we're the host house, not it's our own living, like it's our own family. Live-in family is different from hosting. And I think they're talking about hosting. Okay. His lack of breakfast is his own problem, or he ate breakfast, but he didn't have lunch. Sorry. Is his own problem, or at worst, both of yours, not the entire family. I will say, it is not the entire family. It's partial family, but most of it is these two, like these two in their relationship. Okay. Let's it's bald JD Fates as the profile picture. Let's zoom in here. Look at him. It's bald JD Fates, I believe. Um, he didn't just drop her at a gas station. He dropped her there to think about what she just did. That's kind of effed up version of a timeout. Is that Nar, get out now? Which, yeah, that
I
adding
wish you had a soundboard.
what?
I wish you had a soundboard so you could just play the get out noise.
Get out. I can make my own. I can make my own soundboard. Um, yeah, I agree. What that was an insane like twisted time out thing going on.
Yeah, definitely you should drop yourself at
That's
a gas
toxic.
station now.
She's not
Like I
trying to
said
be
before,
toxic. Is the thing.
any woman dropping anyone off, but especially a woman
I
at a
don't.
gas station midnight is just a no-no.
I don't think her decisions right now are fueled with toxicity rather than just like genuine like positive criticism of why this is not normal in my family and understand that you are your own person, but it is meaningful for you to somewhat fit into the family, not completely, just somewhat. Um, I think his was out of toxicity to leave someone that you should hold
Like,
near and dear
like
to
the
your
whole woman
heart.
sense, this sounds a lot like narcissism to me.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely.
Yeah, someone that you're supposed to hold near and dear to your heart, especially if you're moved in together. Especially, this is kind of fast. A year and a half, and you're moving in.
Is even worse. This isn't just a, oh, I can maybe find an Uber and that's just gonna take me home.
Mhm.
No, this is an hour out from your own house. Now you have to go back to the house you just left, not knowing, by the way, how far from that house you are.
So I think they're halfway between the two.
Yeah.
Especially for them to have a whole entire fight before dropping him off. Um, And so I think it's really just she was out of a place of like, hey, I just want you to be fine with my family.
Yeah,
I want you to somewhat
see
move
that as,
in.
helpful criticism, and he's just
Just coming at her with
saying,
these, you're
yeah.
calling me a pig. We need to, like, you need to get out of my life, and going immediately to the nearest gas station and dropping her off in the middle of the night as a woman, not sure how much battery is on her phone, not sure if she'll be able to contact anyone that especially that late at night, not sure if she'll be able to afford an Uber. All of these things didn't go through your mind, and that's a level of toxicity that I never can perceive. Okay.
Yeah, it just makes me think, like, I don't know how people genuinely do that. Like, my parents will say it to get me to shut up, but they never actually do it. And I'm sure a lot of people or partners might even do that out of just being mad, but they never actually do it. Actually doing it is just a level of, I don't know what is up with you, but that's a no, and yeah, you deserve to be ghosted.
Mm-hmm. Okay, edit. Thank you everyone for all the comments. I didn't expect to get this many reactions. It really helped me to hear other perspectives and seeing how naive I was. Here's an update. No, you weren't. I'm going to say this now. You had a genuine place in your heart where you wanted your family to accept him, and sometimes a little change is needed to be accepted in a family, but that shows you do really want him to fit in and really want him to be part of your family. But we're going to move on.
Just like for him to like see what the difference is between maybe at home and your family or his
Yes.
family. Want him to like him.
Yeah. And you want him to obviously be there at future dinners. It's not like you're never coming to a dinner again because you ate all this food. She's just like, hey, that was a lot of food and it's not normal. And I'm not trying to insult you or anything, but we may need to cut back down. That's like, I hope she said it like that again.
Cut back down at others' place.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I called to talk to him. I called him to talk about what happened. The call was answered by a woman whose voice I didn't recognize. Yes, it wasn't his sister. I know her voice very well. When I asked her if I could talk to him, she replied, "He's in a cardio session. I'll tell him to call you later." I was puzzled. After this, I waited for his call, imagining the worst things, and it turned out to be right. He was cheating on me. He told me he had been seeing her for a couple of months. She works as a coach in the gym that he goes to. I searched her up on Instagram, and she's the fitness influencer with a lot of followers. A lot. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Name
I
drop.
had a
Name
feeling
drop.
the moment like she started explaining like people guys like that who are big gym bros and get mad like that are always the people to be like, oh, she's mad at me and we haven't been talking for a week. I'm just gonna assume
He was looking for an
and start
excuse.
cheating.
He was looking for an excuse to break up. That's it.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. I name drop. Name drop, please.
Literally.
He said she was a better match for him and will help him grow his career on social media. Yes, he has a fitness channel too, but with nowhere near the amount of followers she has. She had a much better body than me. When asked why he didn't tell me earlier and ended things right there, he said he knew I would overreact and act emotionally. Immature.
Yeah, because you're literally cheating.
You're cheating. You're literally cheating on her. What do you expect? You expect her not to get mad? You're cheating on her. Acted um he said I would overreact and act emotionally immature like I'm doing right now and wouldn't understand him. She literally went, "Hey, is my boyfriend there?" "Yeah, he's in a cardio session. I'll let him know you called." So what? And he's like, "I've been cheating on you. You're acting emotionally immature. This is crazy."
I mean, maybe it's just a me thing, but I think hers explicitly saying, "Hey, is my boyfriend there?" and this girl not saying something along the lines of "your boyfriend," but we've been together for a little bit, or something like,
She knows.
"Oh, who is this? Why are you saying her boyfriend?" or something along the lines
She
of,
knows.
"Why are you saying her boyfriend?" and makes me think she knew and she just wasn't. She didn't care.
She was the
Or
other
wasn't
woman.
like. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, she knew she was the other woman. She knew that she was the one that was intruding on this relationship.
Yes.
Let's continue. Immature like I'm doing right now and wouldn't understand him. He has packed my things in boxes and kept them in a garage and told me to collect it or not. He doesn't care and ended the call. I started sobbing uncontrolled. My sister was beside me and comforted me. She said his fitness influencer girlfriend might not even know that we had been dating and he is running after her followers or not. Wait, what did she say? So,
She said,
I don't think she said
remember.
my boyfriend. I think she said, "Can I talk to David?" We're just gonna call him David.
Or,
"Can I talk to David?" And she was like,
blah,
"Oh
blah,
yeah,
blah,
sure,
there.
he's in a cardio," and not knowing that that was his wife
Okay.
or girlfriend. I mean,
If she explicitly said boyfriend, though.
if she said boyfriend,
I'd be mad.
she would be like, "No, that's my boyfriend."
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd immediately be like, oh.
Oh. The other woman. Okay. That was horrible. Anyway, she said his fitness influencer girlfriend already know that we've been dating. Okay, and he has been running after her followers and not her. I started saying that he couldn't do that, and she replied that I am in denial, and he probably saw the opportunity on Thanksgiving argument and got rid of me, making me think that I was the one that caused the end of our relationship.
So she literally knows and does not give a crap? Okay, so I was right.
I'm taking my sister and her boyfriend to collect my things this week and probably get a closure. Oh, it's archived. They saved it. Ooh, that's horrible. Okay. I have a new. It's getting later. I think we need some laughs after all this drama. We need to look.
Oh my god.
No, we're gonna look at tragedy.
You know what we should do? Like DIY and DIY not. Stuff like that.
How do you spell tragedy? How do you spell tragedy? Like the subreddit. Hold on.
TRADEG. How? What even is tragic? Oh, the name thing. Okay,
Yes.
never mind. I love that. Yeah.
R
It's like,
slash. Wait,
and
how
then
is
it's like
it?
EIGH or something.
Oh my god, I hate to ask AI. No, I don't want to ask AI.
I imagine it's like TARDEIH or something. I don't know. I'd have to type it myself to actually figure it out.
Oh, here we go. It's right here. Oh my god, it's so much harder to spell. R slash tragedy. Oh my god. What is his name? This one real bad. Sciaticide. I tried. I tried. Sciaticide.
Show me it. Show me the name.
Oh.
I wanna give an attempt at seeing it. Oh yeah, no, never mind.
White. I think maybe spelling out in the comment. Oh, it's Cassie. That is not Cassidy. It is actually Cassidy. It's Cassidy. I said Cassidy. There's 5 people watching. Hi everybody. Slash tragedy because we got bored with MI. I got a juicy one earlier. If you remember that, it was like second story. The second story on Am I the X? If you're just tuning in, yeah. If you're just tuning in, the second story I believe was the juiciest. If you're looking for Am I the X content right now, we're doing r slash tragedy. That's beautiful.
Spelling error or something.
Okay. Oh Lord. I don't want to
How in the
join.
world did you reach that conclusion for Cassidy?
I don't know.
Oh, boy, it's
What's like the band name list? Oh, ABCD is Erica, Ashley Kimberly, All Nasty, Unnasty, Blessa, Demure Gray,
Oh no, not felony.
Jedence, hashtag Harbor, any and all forms of the name Jackson. Oh, there's so many. We're not going through all this.
I see Jackson with like more Jack and the son, and then Jackson with the other
Felony.
Felony kills me.
Felony.
Who's naming their child Felony? Oh god.
Felony. So our live stream is really behind for anyone tuning in.
Is what?
So,
Oh, yeah.
so I have, even though they're watching it, it's really behind. So I have to, but don't. World is hacking. Okay.
I'm scared. What happened?
This is a Facebook post I'm about to read in full. In my country accent because we are from the South.
Really?
That's Shelly. Okay. I've got to brag on all my kids for a moment. Shelly finished 9th grade and she is set to graduate over a year early. Actually, go Shelly. Wait. Bratton and Kiazaton made the travel football team and are starters on both offense and defense. Renesmee and Lavina both made gymnastics team.
What?
Zinleia, they're probably twins. Zinleia and Zimbria are both fully potty trained now, and Akari is learning to say so many. Yeah, I do like Akari actually. I do really like that name. Is learning to say so many new things each day. She even flips everyone off 24/7. She has to be the cutest thing doing it. Watching them all grow and learn new things and achieve goals in life is the most fulfilling things I could ever experience. My mama heart is so full.
Tragedy to looking up like Asian names.
This is horrible.
Great.
Okay.
I'm getting a sister, and guess what they named her twin?
Jessica. And pronounced Jessica.
That
This is beautiful. Hold on.
sorry.
Introducing
Haunting Melody Resonance 925 weighing 8 pounds and 7 ounces in a ton.
Ah, that hurt.
Haunting Melody Resonance?
Wait, that's actually kind of cool name. That's a kind of cool name.
Melody is cute.
Haunting?
I was going to use like a god.
Wait, having the last name Resonance though is kind of cool. Wait, that's Haunting is a little weird. Do like harmony, melody, resonance. It's there.
I
It's
think I would just pass out and
it's set in stone. Wait, y'all, listen how pretty it is though. It's harmony, melody, resonance because they're all music terms.
Haunting Melody Resonance.
I know, but I'm saying like if you want to go something like that, do harmony, melody, resonance because they're all music terms.
Yes.
It's set.
Like harmony is a cute name, Melody is a cute name, Resonance is a really cool last name.
Music terms like
It's not even Melody, it's just haunting.
these people are not creative.
Haunting.
Once upon a time in a kingdom not so far away, I got a video. Princess Leg is celebrating her 5th birthday. Celebrate with us.
I feel like Kimberly.
But her mom's name is Ashley. Normal.
Ashley, yeah.
Normal is the word. Jax on. Jax on.
It's literally Jax from TADC.
For the modern crunchy mama. Eartha. Thicket. Cloverly. Acorn. Bramble. Oats. Fernie. Moss. Silo. I do like Silo. That's actually a sick name. Heather.
She changed her name to it, but that's nice.
Wait.
Forget
No,
this.
you can only do that if you're non-binary. New rule.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
New
It's like
rule.
a socks kind of name.
New rule. You can only name yourself these names if you're non-binary. Other than Silo. That's going to one of my future kids now. I still remember.
Does that say hollow?
It is hollow. Okay, we have Heather, like Conan Gray. Okay, hollow, Planter,
Ever and Forest. That is it. And those aren't even on there.
Planter. Let's continue. Wheat, tallow,
Tallow
pasture,
would be a nice middle name.
orchard, but spelled with a what the freak? Hedges, thistle, hickory, and orchard.
Orchard would be a good last name.
That's a really cool last name. I will admit that
Tallow
is
would be a good middle name.
tallow,
Moss.
but it's like beef tallow. Like ew. Silo, you guys cannot name. We're doing Miko and Silo. I want 2 kids, and they're both kind of gender neutral, right? Silo and Miko. Well, we're pronouncing it Silo. It's probably Silo,
I was thinking it's probably.
but that's still cool. That's still a cool name, bro. Silo is still a cool name.
I'll let you take one good thing about Silo. What does it sound like?
I don't know.
What is a silo, girl?
I don't know. tragedy. So my daughter's name is Gwen, short for Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Spelled
Nah, she deserves.
Gwendolyn.
I have a friend named Graylin. That's cool. What the freak is Gwendolyn?
And the kids in her class make fun of her because she isn't a tragedy. That's still pretty tragedy.
That is still tragedy.
We got Braslin and Dodilin. Is that in total? What?
And Alinity.
Oh. Araya, Harley, Olivia, Quaylin, and Kaylehan. Kaylian? Or whatever. She always hates her name, and I wish I named her something more normal like the other kids. I'm so confused. Is there anything wrong with the name Gwendolyn? Perhaps I should have spelled it Gwendolyn. Lol. Or just kids and me, brutal and me.
It's just the fact that the name is Gwendolyn. Why did you add Dolan at the end?
I think Gwen is a really cute name too, but I also.
Name. It's the Dolin at the end.
Yeah.
If you wanted Dolin, you could have added like Allie or.
Can we please
something.
go to the subreddit? Kids are effing stupid.
Yes.
We're okay. How do you flip though? We're back on me. Okay, I am here for some stories and not for video, so we are not showing videos. I've done videos so far, but I want to see what I want to do. Oh, well, let's go.
Just why I was like, oh boy.
Okay, this is labeled The Drama, and it's I want to say Twitter or Facebook post.
Oh boy.
By Flower Emoji. By Flower Emoji. I told my 4-year-old he can't have ice cream cake after dinner if he doesn't eat his dinner, and he came up to me immediately and said, "Can you give me a hug so I don't cry?" And when I bent down for a hug, he whispered, "Don't ever say that to me again." Future serial killer alert. Jeffrey Dahmer, is that you?
That, and also, I think I would have smacked my kid across the room.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
I'll leave that to such good parenting.
Ooh, this is horrible, and I feel bad for this parent. When I said Legos, I meant Roblox, but don't worry about it. Santa knows what I meant. My 4-year-old on the evening of December 23rd. That means this poor parent just bought a whole bunch of Legos for their kid to build, just for it to mean Robux.
Sorry, if your kid doesn't know the difference between Roblox and Legos, they don't deserve either.
Yeah, they don't deserve. This one is by Amber Sparks. I love that name. Wait, it's so like Christmassy. I love it.
It is
Okay, today the 8-year-old told me she deliberately spelled a word wrong in the last round of the school spelling bee because if you lose, you get a piece of candy. But if you win, you just get a boring medal.
Oh, you get money if you win a spelling bee?
Not when you're 8.
Oh. I pretty did. But
My little brother was happy to see the message and suddenly started crying and saying, "How long have I been autistic?" The note is, Mason.
that's lovely.
Mason, thank you so much for being a part of my first class. I love your optimism. Miss Blank. Smiley face.
Wait,
I think he missaid optimism and said autistic.
Wait, what? Read that over again? I completely said that.
Oh my god. Mason, thank you so much for being part of my first class. I love your optimism. Miss Blank. Smiley face.
Oh. Okay.
And he started, I think he was trying to say, how long have I been optimistic? And he said, how long have I been autistic?
Yeah, it's a little
No second grader knows what optimistic means. Oh, my stream is freezing like crazy. Let's stop. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
We get to see your lovely smile. It's frozen. Oh.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. Week.
Sorry?
Hold on. Just watch the video if it ever shows up. Bro, that's a Roman candle. Why are you letting your 3-year-old have a Roman candle?
I have no clue.
He ran inside the house.
Letting kids have access to fire and stuff like this is just a big no-no.
Especially when that kid looked about 3 or 4.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on in America? Questionable things on our iPad. And it is called
What? I'm sorry, Toby.
Hold on.
Story? Is there like an image to go along?
It's an image. I think she was trying to make oh, what's his stupid name? Moving ice cream, taking off the blue jeans. Him. Benson Boone.
I just said Caterpillar.
I think she was trying to make Benson Boone and make Caterpillar Boone. Alright, y'all, I'm getting a blanket. I don't know how cold.
Imagine not already having a blanket. Caterpillar Boone.
This blanket is so heavy
I am
because I got
trying
it for
my hardest not to say caterpillar.
Caterpillar. I got this blanket for
lovely.
Christmas from my lovely grandpa, and it's very nice. Hi, new people. If you want to go see Am I the X stories, go rewind to our second story. That one was the juiciest.
We really need to write down like the timestamp.
We do need to write down timestamps of when our stories happen, but guess we didn't do that. We'll do it next time, especially for these more juicy stories. So when to go back to it, I can highlight the juiciest.
Yeah.
Let me go back to reading.
No timestamp.
Yeah. Just the second story. You can browse. I believe in you. I think we're gonna go back to reading Am I the X or Am I the A-hole? Because it's
Do you guys
look at this comment under tragedy.
I'm sorry. You
Wait
need to,
for
like,
your
show me.
no. Wait for your live to update because I want to see this. Just look at your TV right now.
Stop editing me. I already told you.
We're not gonna reply. Yep, my name is Lesby. By the
Sorry,
meanings. Her nickname was Lesby in school because her name was Castley. Catlessly. I think it's Catlessly.
Leslie by the meaning.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. You know what? Whatever.
Cat Leslie, girl, are you stupid?
What?
The name says Cat Leslie.
Oh. So her name was Leslie, and they named her Lesby. We're going back to M-I-D-X.
I was Lesligh or something.
This title is 26 female wife has loose boundaries with men, late night walks with single neighbors, inappropriate touching with male friends.
What Reddit site is this? r/what?
Relationship advice, but it was reposted to Am I the X.
Yeah, I really hope you're the ex and your wife has loose boundaries with men.
Late night walks with single neighbors, inappropriate touching with male friends, and calls me 26 male controlling. And then
you're literally
and then has the audacity to ask, "Are we incompatible or shall I try to make it work out?"
No, you are incompatible.
That one meme though.
He is completely valid for not wanting an open relationship.
Do you know the meme I'm talking about, the one where they go?
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling. This is a really long rant. So we're gonna lock in, get cozy, get your popcorn ready. We're gonna watch this. Oh yes, timestamp alert. Uh, do you have it?
Oh boy, I don't know if I can find that. Okay.
Okay, wait. Oh, I can just go back to my thing. We're at 2 hours. So exactly at 2 hours, actually. Okay, I 26 male grew up in a strict conservative religious household which mellowed out as I grew into adulthood. We were raised to respect elders, be polite and well-mannered, and dress appropriately for the occasion. Things like women wearing very short shorts, including bikinis, were not acceptable, but knee-length skirts were okay in public. At home, they could wear shorter shorts since we were home. Hope this gives some context where I come from. I am from most likely the same religion, which is which is Pentecostal Christian.
About what I wear as long as my ass isn't hanging out, but sorry, PG-13 as long as my butt isn't hanging out.
But it's okay. Honestly, if you curse right now, it's only one of us. It's okay. Um,
As long as I'm being appropriate, it doesn't matter for
mm-mm.
her.
And also, I grew up in the Pentecostal Christian church. I will say I did leave under just pressure. It was a lot of peer pressure to get baptized, get the Holy Ghost, which is something I don't believe in, Holy Ghost wise. And we were taught not to have short hair
We don't talk about it.
as a woman, and not to have long hair as men, and if you were seen out in public without a skirt on that was at least knee length, you would be in major trouble by God. And that's one of those I don't believe in, because women and men alike should be able to express themselves and still believe in the Lord if they want to. And so that's why I kind of left that. And yeah, sorry to get what's that called? Religious, but yeah, but it's valid.
Church was racist, so we left when I was like 7. We haven't been back since. Yeah. So.
But it's context because he did bring it up, and it just gives the story some context and us some context on how we can relate. Yeah. Okay, my wife has no family due to childhood tragedy.
Truly say tragedy, bro.
Tragedy. Oh, to the other viewer, if you want to get to the start of this story, it's like right around the 2nd hour mark. Anyway, she's very kind and outgoing, which I did love about her. Some problems are. Oh wait, I missed a whole entire sentence. My wife has no family due to a childhood tragedy and is close with a group of friends and new neighbors. She's very kind and outgoing, which I do love about her. Some problems are, and is going to give a list. About 1 in 3 new people she meets, often men, end up becoming creeps or developing romantic feelings. She struggles to set boundaries or cut contact. She is stuck in this weird limbo of wanting to cut contact but also liking the attention of the person. Loving the attention if the person is not an old man. She's also afraid how they will react when she does contact. I've offered every solution under the sun, only to get shot down by her. It can take 6 to 12 months for her to cut contact from these creeps, which drives me insane. She regularly takes long, multi-hour walks with her pets late at night. Sorry, I scrolled up. late at night or after midnight with the single male neighbors, the non-creepy ones. She calls her friends. Oh, the non-creepy one she calls her friends. Sorry, I read it as two separate sentences.
This is liking the attention taking 6 to 12 months, and then him fighting Alicia and saying, "Oh," and her just saying, "Oh no,
They're my
I don't really
friends.
care."
They're my friends.
I don't
Okay,
just break
let's
up. Are they
continue.
married?
Yes, their wife
Are
and
they like
husband.
genuinely divorced? Like, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. I'm
I
not gonna
think
let you
this is
just
what the story is going to
suck
be
every dick
about.
under the sun and then still be with me.
I think this is one of those relationship advice ones where they're like, I know I am in the right on this situation. I just don't know what to do. And that's what he's coming to
Yeah,
is,
it's more of
what
like
should I
they want an
do?
open relationship and she's expecting one.
So let's continue. She says she can make friends of any ginger.
Ginger.
Ed
You're not allowed to make
Sheeran.
friends with gingers. We don't make friends with the Irish.
No. Lies.
We don't like those
Fibs.
leprechauns.
Fibs. Okay. She says she can make friends of any gender as she likes and not to control her. Even when all these single male friends talk about their sexual histories. She often playfully punches her male friends she has known since high school in the groin or smacks their ass, which I find very inappropriate. What?
I'm just reading ahead a little bit. I'm sorry, savior complexes?
Oh wait, let's just continue. Don't root ahead. That's my job. I could go on. It gets much worse, but I have the most tame ones. I've already forgiven her for those worst moments in the past. I know she loves me. When I express concern about her safety or staying out late, she accused me of being controlling and she says she does what she wants. She brushes off any worry from me. She has self-proclaimed savior complex, seeks validation from others, but
Like, if she is saying it's bad that he doesn't like she has one. And I mean, it's valid to want to try and help fix it. It's the fact that she's not trying to get help.
how
She wants it to continue. She wants some guy to have his hand down her pants.
yeah, she's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to save these people." No.
Like, you know what happened earlier this year, and it don't even matter that she wants this.
But I think it isn't also just her. I think it is a mental issue going on with sex
Especially
addiction,
earlier with what
hypersexuality.
happened, like, with family. Um, but I think having a husband and still having that and not just talking it out is the part that she's in the wrong for.
Yeah.
Having that problem and doing it before you're married is like, okay, you don't really know what's happening. Now that you're married and you have it, and you have someone who's very obviously trying to help you, and you're not talking about it, you're brushing everything off as, oh, you're being controlling, is definitely like you're no long like definitely still a response to that trauma, but also not trying to fix the trauma.
Yeah. Yeah. And this savior complex could just be a masked sex addiction, hypersexuality that has just not been dealing with. Like you
For
said,
sexuality,
a lot of like those things happen because of past traumas that were unsolved, and that's their one escape. And I think it's for both parties to try to push going to those therapies before completely breaking up. But I do want to see if this has been done as we continue reading. If he's done this before, then I'd be like, yeah, we need to split up right now. If he hasn't done this yet, I would suggest that before saying like divorce.
yeah.
Okay. She has a self-proclaimed savior complex, seeks validation from others, but uses me mainly as an emotional dumping. I feel like we have major differences in values around boundaries, safety. Safety. That's an issue.
Her safety should be honestly more than his.
And
I
also,
think that she
safety.
doesn't care. She cares less than him is a big red flag.
And if she is showing that she is not regarding safety, as in like these men that she's choosing, how do we know that she's not regarding safety when having these physical contacts that may turn sexual?
And also, when he says older people that actually make her uncomfortable, it makes me think, like, what is older for her? Is older, like, 10 years or is older, like, 3?
Yeah.
Because older for someone could be different from you and me. Like, older for me is 3. Older for her could be, like, 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that is also concerning.
Older for me is anyone over like 1 year above my current age, but that's
Yeah.
also coming from somebody still in school.
Same.
So I feel like okay, feel like we have major differences in values around boundaries, safety, physical appropriateness with the opposite sex, and partnership. She listens to my concerns and says no, not to control her life, and that she can do what she likes. How do couples navigate differences like not wanting a spouse out after midnight or on long walks with single men in the evening? I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question. Sit down, talk to your wife, and be like, hey,
Yeah.
this is not an open relationship, and how you're acting around these other men,
Make me
like anybody of
uncomfortable.
the
I don't
opposite
like it.
sex. Yeah, anybody of the opposite sex or same sex is not, I'm not comfortable with it. And unless we decided that this was an open thing, like, no.
Yeah.
For example,
And it's the
requests.
blatant refusal as well to accept anything that he's trying to even say.
For example, requests like, please don't go on a walk with X after X time, or please don't hang out with X at all because I don't feel comfortable. She responds that I need to learn to deal with it. Women can be friends with men, and this is a me problem. I'm not against her making male friends, but she continues with ones who have shown interest beyond friendship. She said she will only stop when they cross the boundary she sets. These new
Have
neighbors we met
boundaries,
months
as
ago.
explicitly said many times at this point, without even explicitly saying it.
She has no boundaries
She has
too.
no boundaries other than he can't be older than me.
hmm
We're
Like
just
really older
friends.
than me.
Yeah.
hmm have shown interest beyond friendship. Oh, these new neighbors we met months ago, not lifelong friends. How do I navigate feeling like my concerns after 5 years together are not prioritized? Are we just incompatible, or if I'm being or am I being unreasonable slash controlling? I've been extremely patient with her, always de-escalating conflict. Also take away blame since at all times I'm the reason for it. I always apologize first and try to be better. I'm already 1 year into this marriage. What? Oh,
How
5 years together,
uncomfortable
one
is
year
this? Like, I
married.
just read ahead on what paragraph you're on already. Reading that makes me think that when they couldn't see each other because of that time difference and not being able to see each other, makes me think that she was already doing this and wasn't telling him, and now she might
Or
even be
possibly
doing
just
less than
cheating on
she was.
him. Blatant
Yes.
cheating. Let's continue reading and then I'll continue saying what I was just saying about the blatant cheating thing. She lived 5 hours away at first, and we only visited each other every 3 to 6 months when we were dating. We moved in together in the past year and a half, and it's then where she put her guard down. The thing is, I really do love her, but the difference in boundaries make it hard and feels like my feelings don't matter as much in decisions. I think this is a cry out for help, and her crying out is channeling this addiction um, with past traumas, current traumas, and I do see this as a cry for help, and I feel bad for both of them being traumatized in the same situation but in different ways. Um,
I feel bad for him trying his hardest and her just refusing. And I feel bad for her because of her trauma, but it's also, at this point, it sounds like he's tried talking it out and she's just doesn't care.
yeah. I'm just confused how modern relationships navigate these differences. Like couples just
So the
accept the
only
big
difference is
differences
open
and boundaries and
relationship
violations.
versus
What?
so the only difference is open relationship and closed. He wants closed, she wants open, especially as a married couple now.
Yeah, and they're not agreeing, and
She
that is.
doesn't care for boundaries.
Mhm.
He very much cares, especially as someone who came from a home with um religious things like that. So
And I think that this is means for a divorce, and I understand how this is on Am I the Ex, but it isn't on his side. Is he isn't asking if I'm the ex? It's really the girl that should be asking, Am I the ex? And
it almost seems like in his advice, which is what we're on, like
Mhm.
He needs advice. This isn't really an am I the ex kind of thing. It's more of like advice, and then should I become the ex,
Yeah.
or should we tough it out for a little bit? And if it's still going like this, still the same, no progress has been made or lost.
Yeah.
And sometimes in the progress of making things, you lose some progress,
Yeah.
and that makes sense.
I'm just
Um,
confused how modern relationships navigate these differences. Should couples just accept big differences and boundaries and validation seeking? I'm usually
no.
very careful and prepared very carefully for everything I do, but I feel like I rushed into this. She isn't a bad person, I know that. How do I navigate wanting a partner with stronger boundaries around entertaining people who like her? Limiting certain physical contact with friends and not constantly seeking validation from strangers. There's not much you can do, sweetie. I'm sorry.
It's kind of like a thing that happens at school earlier this year. You were like,
This was 2 weeks ago. I'm so sorry to interrupt. This was 2 weeks ago.
that's crazy. I really hope any progress has been made, but probably in 2 weeks, not a lot.
No. So what were you saying? I'm so sorry.
Ma'am? I have to go put the sheets in the dryer.
Okay. I'll see you when you come back. We're gonna read some comments while they are doing that. You two are incompatible, period. Just start the divorce process. Really, I could write entire paragraphs, but to no avail. Is incompatible on core values and boundary. Just divorce. Yeah. That comment basically sums it up. They're just not made for each other, and that's the sad truth. And um, I feel really bad for both of them. Both of them are really struggling in this situation, and sometimes the best way is just to separate from that struggle when there is no solution. And obviously, he's been trying, and when you don't get that feedback back from either male, female, non binary, any relationship, not just this one, I don't blame people on divorce, and sometimes it is the better thing if you can't find a solution. And you know what? It can be sad, and that's just what happens because, like I said a million times already in this sentence, it's the better thing. Um, so I hope that we can come back with a good update saying like, hey, hi guys, we broke up and he agreed, but I know typically that isn't what happens. And I just hope that they can sorry, come to agreement in the end. That'd be really nice. Okay, let's read another one. Um, well, if you could get some therapy, accept your wife as she is, and enjoy the love you have for each other, or ruin your lives together by living in your imagination and trying to change her. Your choice. And under that, someone said they're clearly incompatible, and at least he doesn't seem to enjoy life enough with her. Marriage is not supposed to be this difficult. Very well said. And yeah, like this person said, you can get some therapy, accept your wife, and enjoy it with or without her. But if you continue this path together, you'll be living in this imaginary world that is, quite frankly, what none of y'all want, other than probably her. But in that, it's just traumatizing her even more with any addictions she may have. I feel like it's a blatant cry for help. Um, and the only way to change any of this is to take some action. And I think this couple really needs it. I'm reading all that. I have to agree with most of the others here. It seems you are not compatible in the slightest. The easiest thing would just to leave before things get out of hand, which seems more and more likely since she doesn't seem to know where the boundaries between friendship and relationship are for most men. I have a strange question for this poster. Does he think he was one of the friends that went a little too far when they got together? Like, she was just out for a little fling and they started off as friends and it went to a point where they became husband and wife, and especially that fast. As he said, it's not really fast. They were together for 4 years and married for one. That isn't fast, but it depends on what fast is for different people. But I feel like I wonder if he's thought of that. If he was just one of the friends that went a little too far. And I think that's what would traumatize me the most. Just to think I was one of the friends. And this could happen to any other person that's talking to my wife, where the friendship went too far. They became partners, and then they became married. Personally, that would be my own thought, and that would be traumatizing the most for me. Just thinking about putting myself in this situation, especially with my partner here, that'd be insane. my ex-wife would be taking walks with her boyfriends. F this mess. So yeah, someone has a first-hand account where just they know the signs, and I'm glad they were able to get out of it. Obviously, ex-wife. Telephone. I've been going over the comments. You were saying something before you left. Do you remember what you were saying? Hi, Kit. Kit is their cat. They're very cute cat. I think you're talking about our relationship and how it connects to this.
Yes, no, I was talking about how when you kissed Charlie, like, I know you were very much like, oh, that was very weird. I don't want to do that ever again. And
Yeah.
that kind of reminds me of Charlie. Like, Charlie is the kind of person to be with, like,
So many
multiple people
people.
at once. And also do that with you. And I remember you were like, just no, let me set my
Yeah,
boundaries.
I
And she's
felt
like, oh,
really
she's
bad
boundaries.
after.
I don't really care for them.
So the thing with my friends is that we always just like be like as a joke.
Yeah.
And I don't know, in the moment I felt pressured to like actually do it, and I did. And oh my god, I felt so bad after. And obviously I'm with my special little person here. Um
Like, because your boundaries were
mhm.
you with them, not where anyone
Yeah.
else's.
And I felt really bad for myself and also them at the same time, because I was like, wait, that was blatant disrespect to me and them, and that shouldn't have happened. But guess what, it did. And it's one of those, I was like, that night I thought about it and I was like, that was messed up. And that's why we're still here, is that
Yeah.
we were able to admit that that friendship, that moment went a little too far, and that was just blatantly wrong. But of course someone has to say it first, and it's not like they denied it, saying like that wasn't wrong or anything. They were just like, yeah, I forgive. And I think that's the main difference here too, is that
Yeah, it's the being able to talk and realize what was wrong and make like corrections to make sure it doesn't happen again, and
and
then go from there and say, "Oh, that was just a little funny thing.
mhm.
It
I
happened."
I think the husband's ready to forget and forgive, as long as this wife just says, "Hey, I these friendships, these quote unquote friendships, have been getting a little too far physically and emotionally."
You know,
But she's not admitting that because she doesn't see that, and I think that's our issue.
and I think it's also just a past trauma. Like
Okay.
self-proven savior syndrome. I think it is savior syndrome. Like, oh, I didn't get it, so now I'm getting it now, and I need all of it now. But
I'm trying to find it.
what? My girlfriend's hair makes her look too white.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, you can comment on that.
I just I was like, oh,
Oh, this
that
one,
was
this one's juicy. We read that one at the beginning.
morning, so we wanted to work on working out.
I just seem like a little clickbaity.
I like disappeared.
Family Thanksgiving.
Look at who's using his bed.
Oh, hi, baby. That's my baby boy right there.
Oh, so cute. Oh my god. He listens too. It might be actual for stitching up my boyfriend's toy with the
Do you want to read that one? This sounds like an antique thing that this boyfriend is very proud of. Oh, the mods put a-hole poo mode, so I think this is really bad.
What?
The mods labeled it a-hole poo mode. So I think it's gonna be really bad. And let's read it, give our context. It's very tiny, it's very baby. I think at 12, I'm gonna get off 12-hour time.
I think that would be like a 4-hour stream. What time do we start?
I don't know. Right now we are at 2:30, so that'd be a 3-hour stream.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2:26, we are starting this story. Am I the a-hole for stitching up my boyfriend's toy with the wrong thread? The title sounds a little stupid, because it is. Yes, my boyfriend and my boyfriend James, 24 male, are both grown adults.
My boyfriend and my boyfriend James.
I feel like a call center lady. Wait, I'm a news anchor. The title sounds stupid because it is. Yes, me and my boyfriend James, 24 male, are both grown adults, and he has a stuffed toy turtle. He's really attached to this stupid thing. He keeps it in his closet and occasionally takes it out to look at it. But before putting it back, it is slightly larger than the size of my hand, gray and pretty unremarkable. Back to you, John.
Everybody has like one toy they love and keep from their childhood. You have one.
I have one.
I have
Somewhere.
one. My mom had one that my dad threw out and my brother lost. Yeah. Similar
Ooh.
stories, gang.
So I'm gonna say this right now. Their brother's name is Raja, and my childhood stuffed animal is Raja from Aladdin. And if somebody threw away my stuffed Raja,
I would. Okay, so funny story, which is like off topic. I have what's called a pillow face. You can't even find it on the internet anymore. I mean, they stopped making it in 2018.
mm-hmm.
My grandparents found a brand new one, like 2024.
Wow.
So mine is from when I was born, like 2011. The one I have now, out of the box. It's old, antique. Can't find it anywhere else. And if I were to sell it, it would probably be for a lot. I think I would genuinely cry and lose it.
I would cry. Like, this is sounding like he had a hole in it and she tried patching it up. I would cry if my stuffed animal got a pretty big hole in it. Like, that is genuinely sad because I grew up with it.
It depends on what kind of wrong thread we're talking about. Now, if it's just differently colored and it looks weird,
yeah, I'd be a little
you
upset.
tried your best. Thank you for fixing it.
Thank you. I'd be a little upset, but it's okay.
Freaking wire to thread this back together? Yeah.
Duct tape it.
You just freaked up my entire thing, and that's breaking even more.
Okay. Recently, I've gone a bit suspicious of the thing, which sounds stupid, but it doesn't look like it's meant to hide something. And whenever he picks it up, he squeezes it a little as to check the inside. About a week ago. Wait, you're telling me he's loving the stuffed animal?
He can't love a stuffed animal?
Bro.
Everybody has their favorite.
He's probably like going like,
aww.
"Aww." He's like, "That's my little baby," and he's probably doing something like, "Aww."
That's like the people who are like,
Yes.
am I the asshole for thinking that my boyfriend loves my dog a little too much? It's an animal.
I literally just won an otter at Dave and Buster's, and I was holding that thing like a baby. And I was like, that's my baby. That's my baby
I
boy.
mean, y'all can take a gander at her stuffed animal collection. Mine isn't nearly as bad as it, but we all have our stuffies. We all love them.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a addiction because my grandparent was addicted, my bio grandparent from my dad, and my mom is addicted and my dad's addicted. It's that kind of flood over to me having the addiction of uh
stuffies.
stuffed animal. But the thing is, I only collect them either when it's like from arcades or if it is from a place with
Just
like
from
really deep rooted
hyperfixations.
memories or hyperfixations, yes, but deep rooted memories also, where I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I remember getting this on vacation when we went to the amusement park.
Or it's like how people take like photos, like they'll go to like parks they went to as kids and then take photos as adults. Like that's the kind of thing it ends up there.
Okay. About a week ago, I couldn't take the curiosity anymore, and I took the thing out myself. There were stitches on the other side, and I took a little nail clipper and opened it. I just wanted to see what was inside, and it ended up just being a pin. Wow. I
I
st-
would genuinely make up so fast. Genuinely, like, no, you're not gonna go snooping through my things, one, and two, just because it's a stuffed animal and I'm jealous of it.
yeah, this is
Because you're like,
crazy.
you're
It's not
why do
even
you
a
need to
big
know
stuffed
you guys are
animal. They said it's slightly larger than the size of your hand, so it's like boom.
what are you gonna find in there? A freaking camera that's hidden? Probably
I
dead?
would say that's at least like 6 inches in diameter.
It can't be that large.
It's like at least half a
Like,
foot in diameter, most. And she was like, that thing is coming after my whole
what's
entire
in there? A
family.
bomb?
That thing is coming after my whole entire family because he keeps on squeezing it. Can people not have sentimental things? What's going
Can
on?
we not go snooping through people's things?
Literally.
Can
Okay.
we be like, I'm sorry, we're making a Yowie reference. Okay, if anyone's ever read Nerd Project, can we be like Luke, okay, and say, I want to hear it from him himself and not freaking from other people. I want to hear it from the person that went through it, not just like,
So
we
how
got
is this yaoi? Because literally that's what you want. You want the person who actually went through the trauma's like
to
actual
tell you,
experience.
not just go through it and find out for yourself. I mean,
Yeah, okay. I stitched it back, of course, and he didn't notice. Wait, that was kind of. Wait, I'm sorry. I had a diva attitude. I went, yeah, okay. I didn't mean that. The 12 a.m.'s coming up. That's the diva hour. Okay. I stitched it back closed, of course, and he didn't notice. This morning he took it out again, and this time he noticed. Apparently, I used the wrong shade of gray. James was James was furious and called me quite a few names. Whoa, okay, we're going too far.
okay, but you did go snooping through my things. I'd be
Yes.
curious too if someone just. Okay, my stuffy already has holes. If you took it apart
Mm.
and like my stuffing is gone, basically. I mean, it's basically disintegrated. Don't just go snooping through people's things, like, please. Even if it is something and you're a little worried about it, ask. I
Okay.
mean, he knows. You know, he knows that you know you have it, and he squeezes it, and he plays with it all the time. Ask. Maybe
That's
ask what the curiosity is about. Don't just, oh, let me see. Oh, it's nothing remarkable. Like, what would happen if he had maybe a golden heirloom ring in there? What would you do then? Would you take the ring and say, why didn't you propose to me with this? Or why don't you propose to me with this? Or maybe you go and sell it. Like, that's just like where I get like insecure. Like, what if I'm hiding something
I
that I
do
actually don't want you to find, and now you're done snooping through my stuff, and now you have found it, and now my business is your business that I didn't want it to be. Like, sure, I know it's normal for partners to know a lot about each other, but I still have things that I don't want somebody to know about me.
I'm very much the benefit of the doubt type of person when it comes to these situations. I will say that snooping through that was completely wrong. It is never correct unless you think someone is hurting others or themselves and you need proof of that. That's different. That's a different story. But you have to have logical reasoning to go through it, not just like, oh, he said he was going to do this while playing a video game. Like, that's different. But you have to have logical proof, like he said he was going to hurt someone, or he is implying that he will cause harm to himself, or, well, themselves or others. Um, This one is I don't think I'm not very much a cursing person either. I think cursing at them, especially if it's more derogatory, you shouldn't do. I understand cursing like with what you're saying, but not at them like cuz he said
Yeah.
call me quite a few names, which makes it seem like you were cursing at them and not because of the situation.
Yeah. Sorry, my mom's calling me about the sheets again.
Oh,
You can keep going.
okay. Um Okay, let's continue. James was furious and called me quite a few names, including that I was the worst person to have ever existed and that he despised me.
I can.
Whoa.
Now saying that is very
That's a little too far. That's a little immature. I think that's immature.
Where that comes from, a sense of insecurity now, knowing you didn't just ask
You didn't
and just
ask.
went through my things. Like I said, I don't know what you're gonna do if you find something I actually don't want you to find out about, even if it's small.
Yeah, and even if
What
we
if
were
it's a
married or
larger thing?
whatever,
Now,
everyone's entitled to their own privacy.
yeah,
Um, Yeah, you could be in a relationship with somebody for 50 years and they're still entitled to have their own secrets and their own privacy because it's theirs. It's theirs to have. I think this was overstepping a boundary that she didn't know quite was there, but
yeah,
saying that she's the worst person to ever existed and that you despised
that's
her,
also crossing a boundary.
that's
That's
crossing a boundary.
unacceptable.
Yes. That with in any situation. I don't care
Any
what
situation. I don't care
situation.
if you just shot my mother.
Mhm.
Okay.
Saying that like if I would never tell you that you were the worst person that ever existed and
Yeah.
that I despised you. You could have hit a puppy on the side of the road and I would never say that to you because there's no point.
Yeah.
There's going to be always somebody that's worse. Always
So always somebody
someone
there.
that's more despicable, honestly. So, saying that a little too far. But let's continue.
I can understand yelling and being like, "Why the fuck did you go through this? This is really sentimental to me. What the hell would have done?"
Mhm.
Like stuff like that, but not.
But
Oh,
not
I hate
saying
you,
it
little
to her.
brat. Like,
Yeah.
I,
We totally kept the PG-13 keeping
yeah,
cursing
we
minimal
lost that
to
forever ago.
yeah,
My
we
bad
lost
gang.
it. We lost it.
My bad gang.
It's okay.
Got
No,
it,
I think
gang.
it's not me. It's you. Are we trying to make the guy named Gang a joke now?
I decided. I said my bad gang, and then I said the guy named.
That should be our if we have a fan base, that should be the name. The name would be just hi the guy's named Gang. Okay. I reminded him that when I asked if I could touch it, he said I could do whatever as I could do whatever.
Take it apart.
Yeah, as long as I put it back right. I don't think that was putting it back right because you invaded privacy. That was not right. Put it back right. It, I think that goes a little bit more than physically.
I think even if she just picked it up around a little bit and just was like, "Oh, there's literally nothing in here," and puts it back, that's fine. Like you said, you can pick it up and do anything with it. I think pick it up and do anything with it, and then proceeds to go through it. That's kind of like when your parent takes your phone and they start like scrolling through your pictures. Like, yeah, I don't have anything in there, but I don't want you scrolling through my pictures.
Yeah, at least they're scrolling through the pictures and not through the text messages.
Yeah.
He said that obviously didn't extend to cutting it open and I was a psycho. He hasn't been speaking to me since and is keeping the turtle with him, even though he's pretty embarrassed of it. You did lose a lot of trust there, and yeah, I will say that was a pretty a-hole move. I don't say you're the worst person.
Here, Mr. Sharky, not Pangea. Let go of Pangea. Please. Let
What?
go.
Are you talking to Kit?
Kim is trying to take my scarf right now, and I'm trying to give him another one to nurse on. Let go. Thank you. Cheers.
I think yeah, you did cross a boundary, and I understand the hesitation of putting you even in the same even the same room as a stuffed animal, which is a sentence I never thought I would ever say, but it's obviously very sentimental to him, to the point where he's embarrassing himself. But I do think that boundaries were crossed on both ends, and because of that, I don't think you're a complete a-hole, as most of these people say, because it was completely wrong of you to invade his privacy like that. That was beyond mean, beyond unacceptable. But I think there was some concern about it, and I don't think it was done with any malice. I think their phone just died. Oh, is it the background? Yeah, that's the background. Sorry, I'm messing with FaceTime. There's like this little fancy F, and I wonder what that was. It was changed to the background. I think their phone died. Um, I think that will be all for today. I think that was a pretty good story to end on. Um, I'm tired. I bet the wife is getting a little ippy. So, that was a great stream overall. Sorry, I'm trying to call them back. I missed him. I think that was pretty good stories today. I think we did amazing. Thank you to whoever dropped by. For the Am I the X stories, Am I the A-hole stories, relationship advice stories, and chat today stories. Um, I appreciate it a lot more than I say, and thank you. Have a great night, my loves, and bye the people that are named Kate.